Good morning. Today is the 20th of May 2024, and the time now is 8:24 a.m. In the morning. Uh, so I had did this video earlier, but I needed to clean. I'm getting where I can't have as many videos on this computer without it getting too full, and so my mouth be doing one thing and my voice doing another. So I deleted what I did earlier. But I have questions, and the question is, have anyone ever had those procedures where the doctor go inside you to see what's going on the inside of your body? So in 2013, I think it was, I had a procedure where they were supposed to put stents in my heart, but I think they implanted my heart, around my heart anyway. It's something close by my heart. And I had a procedure also. Ouch! Ooh, that hurt it. I had a procedure also where they went into down in my throat with that light, so they can see down in my throat. And then I had a procedure where they went up in my rectum to see inside my stomach. And I just wanted to ask, because I was reading Deuteronomy chapter 17 this morning. I didn't record it though. I was just reading, and it just came to me, how is this energy going in our bodies? How can it just go in our rectum and inside our vagina? Because this morning, I've been on an attack all morning, ever since I went to bed. And I woke up a few times, but it won't like a rush in my body. But it was irritating because I knew it was there, it was happening. And I get up and walk around and doing stuff. Then I come back and sit back down. And the last time they put me to sleep, cause they put me to sleep. I don't be trying to go to sleep. I don't even feel me going to sleep. I just feel me waking up. But the last time I woke up, it was like 6 something. But I woke up with it rushing in me. Now all night long it wasn't rushing, but this last time it was really rushing in me, and all the way up in my chest and stuff. I could feel this stuff. And so I got up, and I, I said my prayers, and I went and did some workout on my total gym, because every time they rushes me, this stuff going, it's steady swelling me. My face is steady getting more and more puffy. My neck is hanging. My stomach is just hanging out like I'm pregnant. My butt is looking like a pregnant butt. My whole body. And they just steady doing this to me. And so I was trying to figure out, how can they have this stuff going directly where they want it to go from a distance, you know. And so it came to me, uh, when I had those procedures, they leaving this technology in my body. So it's going to the technology. And I can't say I'm right or wrong. I just know what came to me when I was reading Deuteronomy chapter 17. And so last night, can't remember what I was doing. I was doing something. It just dawned on me, how did the chief of police know where I worked at? Because back in either the early 90s, yeah, it was the early 90s, I moved from my hometown up to Maryland. And I worked at this group home in D.C. And while I was up there, I had boarded up the house and the windows and the doors. And I had planned to come back and get me and my kids' stuff. But once I started working, I couldn't take off from work, like that. Plus, I didn't have no way. I couldn't afford it. No, because I was, the only adult in the house paying rent. And I wasn't making big money, you know. Um, so this guy had called me on my cell phone. He didn't call me at work. He called me on my cell phone and put his daughter and her husband rent from me. So I didn't really charge them up much. I just wanted, I thought it would be safe for them to be in the house and don't have to worry about nobody breaking in. But I had them boarded up the house. So I told them, yeah, they could do it. But see, you try to look out for your own race of people. But see, that's my fault because I shouldn't be looking at people by race. I should just look at people because before I left, this lady that I knew her. She had asked me some people that she knew could they rent from me and they would pay me whatever I charged and would fix up anything that need fixing up. He would fix it, which I did need some work done on the kitchen cabinet, the bottom sink. But because I didn't know him, but I did know this guy. I knew his daughter, and she was. I didn't really know the husband. I think I had seen him before, but it didn't work out because he called me and told me that he wasn't paying me no rent. And I said, well, you're not going to stay in this house. So I called my son's granddaddy because he was a police in my hometown. And I asked him to make them leave. And so that's what he did. And um, which I don't think I was charging them with $100 a month just so that I can pay on the taxes of the land of the house and stuff. And it's a 3-bedroom house, but I only gave them access to two of the rooms because I had all my stuff in the back bedroom, and I didn't want them messing with that. But he went in there anyway and got my gun. I had a gun in there and some bullets. But when I was staying there, they were trying to break in on me and my children, so I had got a gun, and I left it there. But anyway, this guy had after the police made him leave, this guy, my brother-in-law, my sister husband, had this guy to go in there and rob me. Had the pawn shop people to go in and they took my kitchen stove, my refrigerator, my couch, which was my mama couch, pretty much an antique couch, and all my kids' stuff, clothes, and all they toys that I had ever since my first child. Took all my son's stuff out of his room. That was the room that I had everything packed in, but they took, everything that would have went in his room, they took it. Some of my clothes, my kids' stuff, and pawned it for $60. I mean, a refrigerator and a stove that cost me hundreds of dollars. He gonna pawn it for $60. So when my brother came home from Germany, he was in the military. He did get back the stove and the refrigerator. I had this heavy duty kitchen table. They took all of that. And they the police did get back my stove and refrigerator. I think that's all that they got back. But anyway, He called me on my job. The chief of police called me on my job. And I was trying to figure out how this man knew where I work at. How he get the phone number. And that's what came to me last night. How did this man get my work phone number and call me on my job? Trying to get me to come home. But my sister was down there. She could handle it. And I told him I couldn't leave 'cause I was working. I couldn't just leave my job. I got to pay rent. And he did serve some time, but he didn't serve much time. They didn't get all my stuff back either. But I'm still trying to figure out how did he call me on my job. Um, and this morning, as I was reading Deuteronomy 17, it dawned on me about how can this stuff come in my body like this? Go through my private area. And it came to me that the implants that they putting in my body, they able to send stuff to the implants because they got something in my eye. I think it's both eyes, but I know for a fact it's in this eye because it used to hang down and I could see it. They got something in the back of my head, in my brain. That's what be itching it back there too. So evidently, it itches back here so bad because this energy is on my pillow. This energy is on everything in this whole entire house. We submerged in this energy. And so wherever they implants, that's where this energy is going to. And I do know we breathe in nanotechnology, but I think it's more than just the nanotechnology. I think it's the implants. That's why I want to ask: have anybody had any type of procedures or surgery, or either work on your teeth? Because I do believe they put stuff in our gums. Because I had uh, uh, stitches where I didn't have no teeth in both sides of my mouth. And look at how this is doing. This wasn't doing that until after I had got surgery on my teeth because I was being attacked by something. Like I said, I can't say exactly what it is. All I know, I felt like I was being stabbed in the top of my head. That happened to me a few times, and then after a while, my teeth began to crumble. They were just crumbling. Without me even eating, they were just crumbling. And right now, the teeth I still have, there's no top on them. It's hollow at the top, like when my teeth are hollow. And so I do know there was a woman, and I know she was a gang stalker, and she had some type of, how people that's in the like military or police or something, they have these women got this lot of masculine uh, uh, attribute to themselves. They got act kind of masculine, but that's how this woman was acting. And she came in after me, but she went back there before me. And my last appointment, they changed the time for me to come in early because they said he had to go to a meeting. But all the women that were there when I first started going to the dentist, none of them, not even one, was there the last day. All the women were Spanish, Indian or something. They weren't black because all the other women were black except for one. None of the black ladies were there. They all quit because they knew what he was doing. I reckon they didn't want to be a part of whatever, but he didn't care. He probably don't feel he's one of us anyway. He black, but he's African. And they were doing something to me, but I wanted to get my teeth. Something was going in this ear the whole time I was there. So I would sit with my finger in my ear like that, and this woman kept coming in checking on me. and I would take my finger down. But when as soon as she left back out, I put my finger back up in my ear. You know, um, I haven't gone back to him. I never did go back, but I need to go back because I'm still having problems with my teeth. But I'm not gonna go to him, and I don't know if I could go to anybody because these people they'll go there too. When you at the doctor, when I'm at the doctor, I can't only speak to anybody else. When I'm at the doctor, they there. We getting at the same time, so I quit going to the doctors. Um, Even at the hospital, they was uh, called the hospital, and the nurse, I could hear her at saying, "You mean she called out my first name and my last name, and saying she looked like she's in her 40s, but she's 50 something." Uh, but she never did tell me someone called for me. She came in with one of those long Q-tip looking things and did a rectal smear on me. But I think she did something to me because I started itching back there. And I told my daughter I'm itching. I told her what the woman did, and I said I'm itching. And so my daughter uh, got uh, one of those things you wash your hands with, wipe your hands with. Can't even think of it. And wet and stuff for me to wipe myself. But I had when I came home, I got a rash back there. So what she did to me, I don't know, but I did tell the nurse, and she said she was gonna tell the doctor, but I don't think she did because that night I had to spend the night in the hospital because I had been bleeding. They were attacking me so bad till I started spitting up blood and had blood coming out of my bowels, and that's why my daughter kept talking me into going to the hospital. I told her I don't want to go to the hospital. I ended up going because she kept talking, but I don't know why she wanted me to go so bad. She keep trying to get me to go to the hospital. And I don't want to not trust my daughter, but I can't because I'm seeing things that she's doing. Anyway, um, they put me in a room that didn't have no phone. They didn't even give me. I went there that morning. They didn't give me nothing to eat. I had to put X. I don't know, maybe 3 or 4 times before they. And it was about 10:30 that night before they even brought me a store brought frozen dinner. I mean, it wasn't frozen, but it was one of those frozen dinner that they microwaved and brought that to me. And the water, the ice that they brought me had something in it. It had something in it, and it was like a kind of like an iodine kind of taste. And it when I used it, the whole room started spinning. I just started spinning. I just started going spinning around. And when the lady that came in that cleans up, I told her there's something wrong with this ice. So she brought me some fresh ice. And when I went to sleep, I woke up under attack. Somebody was shooting in the room. And I got up out the bed and I went toward the door and it was still shooting. So they had to be out in the I didn't even look out in the hallway. But I could feel it coming from the door. So I went over by the window and I didn't feel it over there because my granddaughter spent the night too. So she was sleeping over in the chair by the window. And so I got in the other chair. And that's where I slept at, in the chair by the window. But there was a black car out there. Just one person sitting in the car. So I don't know what that person was doing. So when the nurse came in that morning, I was still in the chair. And I told her something was going on at me in that bed. And the guy brought me some breakfast. I told him, well, I'm getting ready to go home. He said, You didn't want to eat this no way. So kind of way, little gay dude. So I don't know what he meant by that. So he must have knew there was something right with that breakfast, or just didn't. I don't know. Anyway, it just been so much going on, and I don't understand why they're attacking me so bad. Um, they try to say the real estate agency at the second house told my sister lawyer that she was told that we sell drugs. We don't sell no drugs. I don't even like drugs around me. I don't even cigarette smoke around me. So these police are just making up a whole bunch of lies. And telling this stuff to the people, saying we are that we are uh, terrorists, and I don't know what all they. Cause I was at the grocery store one day, Walmart. I was at a Walmart, and this young girl and her dad, I guess it was her daddy, standing behind me, and said she's a witch. And I keep hearing people saying, calling me a witch, and I know dang on well I'm not no witch. Don't have no desire to be one. You know, only power I want is the power of God, the Almighty Creator. If I can get power, I want it from Him, and that's Him and Him alone. But anyway, you know that they just be some crazy stuff going on, and I stopped going to the grocery store. I just stopped going anywhere because of these people following me through the grocery store. They doing all kind of stuff that you just don't make no sense, and I'm tired of dealing with it. You know, I'm just kind of fed up with people. I don't even want to be bothered with people anymore. But anyway, that was the question I wanted to ask. Had anyone have any type of procedures? That strange thing happened to you after you had those procedures. So I'm starting to feel weird in the head. So evidently doing something to me. So I'm gonna go try to find me some juice or something to go in my system. Um, I don't know if I'm talked about everything. I don't think I did. I don't think I talked about everything I did on the first video, but that's the main thing I wanted. I wanted to ask this question about anybody had any procedures done and things got strange after you had those procedures, because that's what has happened to me. When I had the procedure where they was supposed to be putting stent in my arteries. They said I had 3 clogged arteries, but they only put a stent in one. So I reckon they thought I was gonna go back and get the other 2 did, but I didn't go back because strange things started happening around my heart. I could feel something. I don't know. It felt kind of like a wheel or something, but I don't know what that was. I do know it couldn't have been plastic because when I had these great big um, magnets, I had 2 of them, and they were like stuck together. And when I put it up against that place where I could feel something moving, it would stop. And I guess I kept doing it till it stopped altogether, but it's still in me. But the people at Fort Bragg shot me in my spine with this technology. Oh, stupid. Mm, they messing with me. Anyway, um, I I hate when this. I be trying to tell something, my brain keep going blank. Um, yeah, they were some military people, so I don't know what it was, but we went shopping at the PX. Me and this guy that I was dating back in those days, and he was part of it too. I found out he was a gang stalker. Tell you the truth, the men that was coming in my life, because they watched me every so many years. They would watch me, And then I meet somebody. Couldn't find out they were gang stalkers. All of them was gang stalkers. And that's why I don't even date. It's been years now that I even let a man take me out to dinner and anything. When one man I let know where I stayed, then I had to let him go on about his business because he come with his mess. And I already told him that I'm celibate and I don't have no intentions of not being celibate unless I'm married. And he come up to be touching all on me and hugging, and I told him, look, I done told you. He really pissed me off, and I had blocked this so he can't call me or nothing. Just gone, just go. If you can't respect what I'm trying to live, but I already told you. And the only reason I let him come see me, because he been trying to talk to me for many years, at least 30 years, that he been trying to talk to me. And I would never, because I won't interested. But I'm still not interested in no man coming, trying to put your hands on me. You can get to know me and sit around and talk to me without putting your touching me and want to kiss on me. And if you lustful, that's you. I'm not. And I don't want that. So don't disrespect me. I'm tired of men feeling like they had the right to disrespect me. And I let things go like that in my younger years because I didn't have that much self-esteem about myself. But I know my self-worth now, you know, in my older years. So I'm not taking less than what I want. But anyway, um, if anyone had any procedures and strange things begin to happen in your body, let me know. So I know that, what came to me this morning is the truth. So I'm gonna get off of here. And I still know I don't I still don't think I talked about everything, but I don't know what all I talked about because I done deleted it. I deleted that first video because you know how the Chinese movie where you see their mouth doing something after a while you see their voice. That's how I was doing. That's how I do when my thing is full. This computer, I don't know how much longer I'll be able to use it because it's full. So I am going to close out. Y'all have a blessed week.